Morning, you guys. Happy Monday. It is bright and early for me, 6:15. I am headed right now to a 6:30 a.m. solid core class. I usually like to start my weeks and Mondays off with like an early solid core class just to get the vibes right, to get the week started off with like a challenge, because this is such a difficult class. I like to be able to challenge myself early in the morning, early Monday. This is not a typical Monday. I actually have a really exciting appointment that I'm going to be taking you guys to. I'm very last minute deciding to vlog today, but I thought because it's not a typical Monday, like why not bring you guys along? But it is nice and early here. And yeah, just need to get the week started off right. It's going to be a crazy next couple weeks. I decided that I'm going to Coachella. Very last minute, my first ever Coachella. I'm going to weekend 2, and I'm going with one of my best friends, and my sister is going to be there as well. And I'm just like, I'm so excited, but that it's just going to be a long week, and I want to vlog that for you guys too. And that's next weekend. Weekend 1 is this weekend, but weekend 2 is next weekend. I'm going to weekend 2, and I'm excited, but I don't know. I'm just like thinking of everything that needs to be done before then. But let's just like stay present. Let's just stay in the moment and get through today. I won't lie, before any solid core class, the vibes are usually low because I'm tired and I know how difficult this class is gonna be. So usually I'm just happy that I'm in the car. I'm happy that I am on my way there and I've got no choice but to do the class because it's so expensive if you do not do the class. So yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm gonna feel good after, and I know that, but I also know it's gonna kick my ass, you know. So I'm just here for a good time. I'm just trying to make it through, but usually the vibes are really good after class, which I'm looking forward to. Okay, this is me before my solid core class. I'm not going to bring you guys in because, first of all, I don't think I'm allowed to film in there, and second of all, I feel like workout classes are like an hour for you to just disconnect, to not have your phone, to not be recording, and I don't think recording in fitness classes is necessarily okay, because a lot of people are there also feel the same, like they want to disconnect for like an hour and just put their phone away and just like be present in the moment. I know a lot of workout classes allow that, but I will not be doing that, nor will I be trying it. But here's the vibes. Here's the before pre-solid core. Holy shitballs. I don't think that there is a time where I will take a solid core class and not be absolutely shaking after. That was so good. Vibes are high. It's about 7:25 right now. I'm headed home, gonna eat breakfast and then work and walk on my walking pad and then get ready for the very exciting appointment that I have that I'm gonna be taking you guys to. But the class was really good. It just is like, what I love about solid core is that it's strength training and Pilates mixed together. Like there is a ton of strength training and a ton of resistance training within the class. It's not just like a yoga flow, like it fucking kicks your ass so much. But I did a Focus 50 class, which is just core, upper body and lower body. There was no obliques, which is awesome because obliques is like fucking worst part of class. Like they're damn near impossible to do, but I feel good. The vibes are high. I'm feeling good, and I'm just like proud of myself for showing up. Like it's cool to be able to really challenge myself. It feels really good to be able to do that because I feel like I just haven't been able to get that same fix at the gym. So it's been really cool to like know that this is a hard class, take it, kill it, and then now we're just off to a good start to the day. We've got some oatmeal, a banana. I put a little bit of almond milk in it from the brand Almond Milk. I don't know, it's kind of a funky name. Cinnamon and a little bit of honey. So a nice little carbo load up this morning. Freaking delicious. And then a serving of breakfast sausage on the side for some protein. Mmm. And then of course, my coffee. Mmm. Yum, yum, yum. I don't know if we had a fully complete tour of my podcast studio / office. I remember last time we had like mostly everything up. I don't know if we had these curtains though, so I want to give you guys the full tour. So the chairs, everything is pretty much the same here. Ceiling to floor, curtains there, and then here's kind of what the other side looks like with the curtains all along the wall. My first little library, which I'm obsessed with because I also like to read in this room. And then also, of course, my walking pad, and then my standing desk, and then there's like a big board thing just to kind of take up a lot of the white space. And then also my sister brought a monitor over, which is awesome because I cannot keep working on my small laptop. But yeah, here's kind of like the final, you guys. I know that you guys have already seen this, but this is like obviously my favorite part, but I'm very happy with how it turned out. I think it turned out amazing. Okay, here's a little tattoo appointment fit check. I'm so excited. Bodysuits from Skims. These are denim form from Aritzia, these little cargo ones. And then these are Converse, but here's the fit. I just wanted to go with something simple, something cute. I'm so excited, you guys. I filmed a little get ready with me on TikTok to update the TikTok fam on my tattoo appointment, but I'm taking you guys along. You guys are getting the full background experience. I'm going alone, which this is the first tattoo appointment I've gone to alone. I usually prefer to go with somebody just to get like an extra outside, opinion on placement and stuff, but this is kind of like, I don't know, something to do alone. I feel like it's going to be fun for me. I am nervous that I'm going alone, but I'm trying to do more things alone and be more comfortable with being alone. I have something in my eyeball. Oh my God. But I'm excited. I'm nervous, you guys. This is going to be on my body for the rest of my life. Like, I feel like when you get a tattoo and you have those pre-tattoo jitters and those nerves, like you last minute want to back out. I've been sitting on this for a very long time. Like these tattoos I've had as inspo for a while and I've sat on them for a long time. Like any tattoo that I'm getting on my body, I want it to mean something. All of the tattoos I have right now, I'll give you guys a little tour in a second. They all mean something to me because this is going to be like permanent on my body for the rest of my life. But I don't know, I always like freak out before because I'm like, these are legitimately going to be on my body forever, which is crazy to think about. Even though I already have 3 tattoos, I'm like, damn, I'm really doing this. So the first tattoo that I ever got is actually this one. This says, "It's happening for you." It's a quote. There's kind of like a long story behind it. Maybe after my appointment, because I'm running late, we'll kind of like debrief this, but love this quote. And then a rose right on the inside. This is fine line because my middle name is Rose. And then right here is my sister's birthday in Roman numerals in fine line. The girl that I'm seeing, Marissa, I found her on Instagram and she's so awesome. She does like specializes in fine line tattoos and like her work is amazing. So I'm just like so excited, you guys, right now. I'm so excited. Let's do this. Do you think I should do the on the right or left side?
Look at me from...
Technically, I pose in pictures always on my left side.
Okay.
But I think my right side actually looks better. So when I get married, I think my right, it's gonna be like I would rather stand on my right side.
Yeah, let me see from...
Okay. Like when I'm down, walking down the aisle, I'm like, if I'm on,
yeah.
I want to be on the right side because I actually think this side looks better.
It does look better.
But I pose on my left because then I turn straight on and I know how to pose my body on my left
and
better.
And you'll just get a little peek of it.
Yeah. So on my left.
You think you should do it that way? Yeah, because when you're getting married, do you want it to show?
No.
Okay, yeah, then get on
That's
your
the
left.
thing.
Get on your left.
Does that make sense, everybody? Does that make sense? Like when I'm walking down, I would rather, that's why I have all my tattoos kind of hidden, like you can't really see them. So down the aisle, I want to stand on the right side because it is my better side. So get it on my left.
Yeah.
And then I also pose on my left, turn, because I know how to pose my body on my left.
Bye.
I'm scared. I'm like avoiding going right now. Okay.
Let's do this.
All right, pre-tattoo appointment jitters. I'm so excited. It's funny because I never think about the pain or anything. I just get excited. Like, I actually really love the feeling of needles, and not enough to get like my whole body covered in tattoos, although I would love that. I just don't know if that look is really for me or what I'm going for, but little tiny dainty ones here and there I feel like is really fun. But I'm so nervous, you guys. I'm so excited. Let me tell you the meaning behind this tattoo. So it's happening for you. I got this, like I said, between my freshman and sophomore year of college. And so it was funny. So I went to work that morning. I was working at a gym. And it's so funny because I walked into work, I was talking with one of the coworker girlies, and I was telling her, I was like, I really want a tattoo, like my first one. I don't know what it's going to be though. It has to have meaning to it. Like, I'm just throwing it out there that I think I want a tattoo because I have 8 piercings. So I'm like, I think I want to dabble in tattoos. And then later on during the shift, it was like dead at the gym, and she reads tarot cards, and she got this new deck, and she was like, can I read you your tarot cards? I'm like, of course, I love that shit. So she laid out the deck, and she's like, pick out, you know, the different cards. And I picked out this card because it was so pretty. It was this rose. It was this like unfolding rose. And I saw it, and I'm like, oh my God, it like took my breath away. And I saw on the rose, it says, the ever unfolding rose, it's happening for you, not to you. And it just, I knew it then. I was like, I'm either going to get like a rose tattooed on me, or I'm going to get like that quote on me. And I was like, I was leaning more towards a quote, something like this, obviously. And I looked up the meaning behind it, and basically what it means is when you're going through shit, continue opening yourself up. Like, the world needs you opened up, and keep unfolding yourself like a rose does, because a rose just like keeps unfolding itself. And basically, when you're going through tough times, instead of sitting there and being like, why is it happening to me? This is happening to me. Poor me, poor me, poor me. Like, you can choose different mindsets when you're going through shit. A negative mindset where it's like, I can't believe this is happening to me. Why is this happening to me? Blah, blah, blah. But really, all it is a shift in mindset. Instead of thinking like that, think, you know what? Is this shitty? Yes. Am I going through a really tough time? Yes. But it's not happening to me. It's happening for me. There is literally always a learning lesson or an opportunity that comes out of every situation. Good, bad, ugly. It's going to be a learning lesson, or it's going to be an opportunity, or it's going to be both at the same time. Like, think of any hardships that you've gone through in your life. What happened after? You probably grew, you probably became a better person, you probably learned a really hard life lesson, a good lesson, or an opportunity came out of that, and now you're thriving more than ever. So I really love this. This has helped me through a ton of tough times. I got this tattoo right before shit hit the fan my sophomore year of college, and I ended up dropping out, and this really means a lot. Rose is my middle name here, and then obviously like my sister's birthday for my sister's birthday. But I think it's time, you guys. I think I'm gonna head in. I'm so excited. All right, let's do this.
Like co-working spaces, so I worked out of two.
I love all these windows.
Oh my God, they're so pretty! But I will start with that one. Oh yeah, I love that.
She's a tatted girl. You guys, first of all, I feel like a sense of like calm. I don't know. That was like such a relaxing time. I almost fell asleep getting the back of my arms done because I was like, you saw I was like laying down on my stomach. I closed my eyes and I fell asleep for a second while getting tattoos. Am I okay? Is that normal? I don't know. But I'm so obsessed. So we've got the neck tat right here. This is the one that says wisdom. It's perfect. I don't know if the angle is good, but it's so petite and it's cute. And what I love is that like when I have my hair down, you can't really see it, you know, because we had it placed in a few different areas, but she placed it up like closer up front, and I wanted it back further a little bit, so it was a little bit more hidden. And then we've got, it's hard in the car, but the carnation and the snowdrop right here. I can't really show you guys that well, but here it is. It's upside down there. And then I think my new favorite tattoo is this 1999. It just looks so fucking good. Like when I'm standing with my arms flat, you guys saw it. It looks so good. Like, oh my gosh. I'm a tatted girl. Me? Oh, me? I've got 6 tattoos. I don't know about you, but I've got 6 tattoos. While I'm on my way home, I'm going to stop by the post office to check if I have any packages. We have a P.O. box here because we live like right outside of downtown. There's porch pirates, like people will just steal your shit. And so it's just easier for us to have a P.O. box. So I always try to go like every other day. I'll try to stop by, see if there's any mail, see if there's any packages. But I hope I got some certain things in because I'm starting to get my outfits ready for Coachella, which maybe I'll show you guys what it is. But oh my god, I can't believe I have a tattoo on my neck. Ah! Nothing. Well, that was not very successful, but I guess now we're headed home. It is so cloudy and sad outside. It's going to be raining for the next 3 days. It's 74 though, and it's muggy. It's muggy, and I'm like, why are we doing that? But look at how sad it is. Like, it's crazy how much the weather has an impact on your mood. And anytime it starts to get nice out, here at least, because it's so up and down with the weather, I'm like, I want to drink. I want to go out. I want to shake my ass. I want to shake my buttocks. You know what I mean? So, yeah, definitely will be doing that this weekend once the weather gets nicer. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! I just saw the eclipse for the first time in my life. I just saw the eclipse, you guys, for the first time in my life. Like, I've never seen it before. And I just saw it. Like, that was kind of fucking cool. It was weird because, you know, it was weird. It's been cloudy all day. You can tell it's freaking almost pitch black. It's only 2 o'clock. And it's been cloud coverage all day. And then all of a sudden when I was driving, there was a weird glare that came down. And I was like, what the fuck was that? So I look up and I see, I know you're not supposed to look directly into it, but I did. And I'm completely fine. And it was the sun and then the moon. It was like the motherfucking eclipse. Like, like, I'm gonna watch Twilight, honestly, tonight. Mandatory movie night for the family. We're gonna be watching Twilight. Okay, thank you. Okay, you guys, here's the final. I know I've showed it like a trillion times and I can't stop. I think it's so cute. So here's the necky moment. And then let me drop the camera down so you guys can see the arms. Like, I don't know, can you guys see the arms? Kinda. So here's the 1999, and then the flowers. Oh, I love it. Oh, I think it's so fun. Okay, for lunch we've got rice, ground beef, and ground turkey, and that's it. A little bit of salsa. Dash made the rice and the ground turkey and ground beef this morning. Yeah. Thank you, baby. Yeah. But I usually keep it simple for lunch because I feel like everyone struggles with lunch. Pre-made. We make our rice every single morning, and then we always pre-make our proteins. You guys know the deal around here. So it makes it easy. We just heat it up in the microwave, and we're good to go.
Walmart rice maker, 2 cups of rice, 2.5 cups of water. Mm-hmm. You're good to go.
That's all. Peace. So each cup of rice that you do a half cup water more. So if you do 2 cups of rice, do 2.5 cups of water. Pop it in the rice cooker. You're blocking the rice.
But let me be in it.
Now we're both in it.
Okay. And just pop it on. And it goes for like what? It takes like 15, 20 minutes to cook?
It takes like 15 minutes.
15 minutes to cook and you're good to go. So, that's all she wrote. We are headed to go for a little walk right now.
What's up, besties?
It's gonna rain for the next 3 days, and Nash and I, we had a really, really good deep talk last night.
Yeah, we did. It was very deep and very intentional.
Yeah, it was just such a good it was one of those conversations where we were in bed and we started talking, and it turned into like, we were talking for like an hour and a half, and it just like,
and it didn't feel like an hour.
It did not feel like an hour and a half, and it was just like it was just a good conversation. So yeah, we were just talking about how we kind of just want to like challenge ourselves a little bit more. And for me, like, I'm hitting around 10,000 steps a day, but I really want to hit more. I want to hit closer to 15,000. And on top of walking on my walking pad every morning, which I love, I want to try to get outside and walk outside for a little bit. So
can I let the besties know what I'm working on?
What are you working on?
Well, I'm changing my style of training up. from more like hypertrophy training, like muscle stabilization, to training like an athlete again, getting ready to be a tactical athlete like a firefighter. First responders are all tactical athletes. So instead, it took me a while to buy into it, but now I am fully invested and I'm excited to be an athlete again.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to let you guys know that's what my life's going on.
That was kind of part of our conversation last night because Nash and I were so both stuck on like a bodybuilding style of training, which we loved and worked well for so long, like push, pull, legs, push, pull, legs, and doing a split routine system and only doing that buying into, for me, it would be cycle syncing, like trusting that cycle syncing was going to work for my body, and going to the gym less was going to work was scary. And the same thing with him, like instead of doing push, pull, legs, legs, he is doing more like athletic style training and stuff. So I'm sorry we're all bouncing around the roads here. Are just so
the roads
bad.
are trash in Nashville. I don't give a fuck what
The
you
roads
say.
are so bad. They're so bad. I don't care where you're from and you're like, these roads are bad here. No. Drive
we're
1 mile
from
in Nashville.
California. My whole family's from Southern California.
Yeah.
I grew up in the Bay Area. The roads, these roads make California roads look like butter.
Butter. So anyways, we're going for a walk at a park that has like this really nice trail around a golf course. It's like a 3-mile walk too, so it's a really long walk. It's in nature, which I love, but there's a lot of people who usually frequent that trail, which is great. So if I were to go alone, I feel really safe. But yeah, this is kind of like our little date. You know, we love to walk and get iced coffee and talk. So anyways, off to go walk our little booties away.
Thanks, besties.
You guys, I just got home from the walk and immediately jumped in the shower because I got the worst migraine and like stuffy nose, and like, let's just say that Tennessee allergies have me on my ass immediately. There was no forewarning. Like, when I tell you that everything literally just bloomed in the last like 48 hours and I feel it immediately. And it's so funny because so many people have been warning me about the allergies out here, saying like, start taking your allergy medication like sooner than you think. Like, the allergies are so bad. They're so bad. They're so bad. They're bad. I was like, why do I feel like this? Like, why am I drained? Yeah, it's because I've got allergies. Oh my God, it's so bad. But I just took my first allergy pill of the season. Should have started a month ago, but better late than ever. I'm going to wrap up this vlog today because I have some work to do. So I'm going to be working on some mentorship stuff, some cycle syncing guide stuff. I'm really excited. There's a lot that's going on in the background always, but of course it's not going to be a vlog if I don't end it with where I'm at in my reading journey. I don't want you guys to be mad at me, but I'm on a standstill with Air of Fire. I read another like 5 chapters and it's starting to pick up a little bit, but it just is like, tell me if I'm wrong, but being in a reading slump with a series is the worst. I'm not in a reading slump at all because I'm going to tell you what I have been reading, but being in a reading slump in a series sucks because it's like, it feels overwhelming knowing that I still have like 3 or 4 more books that I have to read. And I know that it picks up and I know that it'll get a little bit more spicy and whatever, but I'm like, oh my God, I'm just dragging through this. But people said that it picks up in the second half. So I just need to like sit down and commit to this. But right now, what has been absolutely consuming me is the Legacy of God series by Rina Kent. And I finished God of Malice, which is the first book, and I loved it. Don't let the first chapter stray you away. Loved it. And so I immediately went into God of Pain, which is the second book. I am neck deep into Mafia smut, and I don't want to leave. I don't. The next one is God of Wrath, and then God of Ruin, and then God of Fury is like a special edition. I don't know. There's like literally so many of them. But she's coming out with a new one in June. New one of the series, the last book in the series. So I'm like, obviously I have to keep reading the series. Like, it's perfect timing because it's April right now. So by the time I finish the other like 3 books, plus by the time I like get through this shit, I'm going to be able to, I'm going to be there when it comes out, which I love being, like, I love reading a series that is unfinished. And then when I'm able to like be there for the release date and be caught up, I just feel like I'm part of the cool girl club. So anyways, give me the motivation to finish this. I feel bad because a lot of you guys are waiting for like my reactions and updates on this because what was the book before this? The Crown of Midnight. was so good at the end. Like, I dragged us through it. It was so good at the end. But that's kind of how I feel like Sarah J. Maas is. It's like, it kind of drags and then the last 100 pick up, which is like, that's not fair. Like, in these smutty mafia books, I'm in it. Like, I'm in it for 100% of the way. Like, every chapter, I'm like wanting to read more and more and more. But this is like, there's so much politics and world building, which is the whole point. I'm not complaining about that. But I don't know if I'm built for that. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can do it. If there's not like a spicy scene at least every other chapter, I'm like hanging on by a thread. So obviously this is young adult, so it's not really spicy, but I'm just like, I'm struggling. I just don't know if I'm cut out for stuff like this. But anyways, that's where I'm at in my reading journey. Oh, and also I forgot to tell you guys, but I've been listening on audiobooks, or on Audible audio, which is audiobooks. I've been re-listening to ACOTAR. So I'm on ACOWAR right now, and I'm about 200 pages from the end of the book, and I've been listening to it. I really like it because I feel like listening to ACOTAR the second time through, reading it the first time through is like a lot. Like, so much goes on that I feel like I missed a lot, but listening to it the second time through, I'm like, oh, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So anyways, that is the update, but this is the end of the vlog. I need to take like a 30-minute power nap and then get back to work. But thanks for hanging out with me today, you guys. What a fun little date we had with my new tats and everything. I'm just so obsessed with it. It's funny, I think these are the only tattoos that I've gotten so far where I actually love them. Like, I didn't have like a little mental breakdown after, because sometimes after I get my tattoos, I will sit there and be like, why the fuck oh my god, I can't believe I just did this. Like, this is permanent on my body. Like, I can't take this off. But I am obsessed with these. I love them. And I also love how I can't see them, you know? Like, I mean, the neck one I can see a little bit more in the mirror, but these two, I'm like, if I can't see it, it's not there. Like, what goes on in the back of my head and on the back side of my body is none of my business, you know? So, I don't know. I love it. But today was so fun. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys soon.